Hi, it's me, a bowl of cherries. And I'm here with my grandma today, and we're gonna be getting in drag. What do you think about that, Grandma?
I think it's exciting. I'm all for it.
Woo! So I'm just gonna go ahead and get myself ready real quick, and here we go.
What happened? Who are you? What am I doing here?
Are you ready?
I guess so. I'm ready.
Let's go ahead and glue those brows down. Here we go. All right. Your brows are much more tamer than mine. I'll tell you that right now. Down just nice. Boop. You ever glued your brows down before?
No. I'll tell you what, this truly is the first for me. It honestly is.
You never got in drag?
Never been in drag. And I'm excited to see how I'm gonna look. It may become a fashion, you just never know.
Yeah, you better watch out. It'll take over your whole life.
Oh dear, it was at a Halloween party many, many years ago. I went, gotta close my eyes and stop and think. I don't remember the year, but I was considerably younger, and I decided to go as a witch. And it was interesting, and my mom is the one that helped me with that.
Yeah. What was your makeup like when you dressed up as a witch?
Oh, it was just basic bright lipstick and the cape.
Yeah.
It was nothing like this. This will be a first. When your mother sees this.
She's gonna be jealous.
Marilyn Monroe and Ava Gardner. That was in another lifetime.
Do you remember what it was like about the makeup, or like what it was that gave them that like?
Well, with Marilyn Monroe, she was flashy because I gotta stop and think now. She was glamorous in her own right. And I don't remember any time I saw her in pictures and stuff that she had huge amounts of makeup on.
Yeah.
So whoever her makeup artist was did a good job for her, the person.
Yeah.
And the same thing, of course, this goes back all these years. And for Ava Gardner, it was the same thing. I'm trying to remember what year the bright red lipsticks became super popular. I was going to a girls' Catholic school, and I snuck a tube of lipstick in that was red. Oh my gosh, did I get into trouble. I didn't think anybody would notice. It was on lunch break, and I thought what was a dab.
Scandalous.
Yeah, scandalous, yeah.
This will be fun because I've never actually put makeup on anybody else before.
Oh, this is cool.
Are you nervous?
Actually, not nervous in the traditional sense of the word.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more excited because I'm experiencing something new. This is really cool for me.
All right.
Now, if my little fine wrinkles show through here, I want you to cover them up so that
We're gonna do all the stuff. We're gonna conceal it. We're gonna correct it. We're gonna.
I can't be 80 with wrinkles. Not that I remember. My mother was very conservative, but then she wore her makeup so that it enhanced her, who she was. Because being a nurse, she had to behave. But when the holidays came around, she was a little more daring. And I remember one tube of lipstick she had. It was a bright red. She wore it at Christmas time. And I thought, oh, this is so cool.
So when we're putting makeup on for drag queens, we call it we're beating your face because of the repetitive. Mm-hmm. Just gonna be doing this for a minute. So we're beating that mug.
Well, considering everything, you know, my mother aged gracefully. She really did. And, but she took extraordinarily good care of her skin. Pond's cold cream. I remember growing up with that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about her the other day, and I have a cream that I use. I'm telling secrets out of home now. That I use that helps plump up my skin right here, because these are little tiny cracks in my skin.
Yeah.
And I was standing there in the bathroom looking at myself in the mirror, and I said, oh, if my mother could see me now, we'd be hysterical. Then I had to remember how old I was, so I guess the rest of me's aged pretty well.
My favorite thing is when people do makeover videos and they're sitting to one side and then like this whole side of the face doesn't have the makeup on it because they're just looking at the one side.
I love those eyelashes.
Just natural. Just my natural beauty.
Yep.
Good genes.
Yep. Excellent genes. I wonder how many grandmas do this.
Just the cool ones. So today we're working with the L'Oreal Feel Natural Multivitamin Complex. It's a medium sheer foundation, but it's nice and buildable. That's just what they say in all the makeup videos. It's really nice and buildable.
Well, you can build in my wrinkles in, and we can sell it.
Yeah.
This is excellent toning for the skin too, by the way.
Yeah.
You know,
just a nice little massage.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of hard to keep the tongue in one spot.
See those brows a little bit. We're gonna cover them up. Cover up those brows.
Okay, right now, for refresh my memory. I got a kick out of that because the imagination that some of these people had was phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
And it gave me some ideas. I love to go to Savers and to DI. And I go early in the morning. So now I've got some different ideas because I watched how they shopped and their imaginations just went berserk, so to speak.
Do you remember which one was your favorite? Or which? This is season 3, first episode. Carmen Carrera with the little mistletoe on the butt. That was your favorite, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Because it was different.
Yeah. So now we've got these lovely kimchi brand new concealers because I did not want to put my nasty face goop on you. So I've got some brand new kimchi chic, the most concealers, so that we can give you
a new do.
The whole shebang. Here we go.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So we're gonna go in and give you like an outer. I'm not going quite as dark on you as what I would do on me because we don't need to feminize your face. But we are gonna give you a little sculpt and a little contour. So if you could, give me one of these. You kind of puff out your, you know what I mean? You gotta go like, yeah. So then and then smile, and then give me that thing again. We're doing full contour, full fantasy every time. Full fantasy every time. Okay, now I have to do this straight on.
I didn't start dyeing my hair until probably into my 30s. And I usually kept with a brown with a reddish tint to it. And I was lucky to find, I don't remember the brand because it's been so many years since I've dyed my hair, but the brand that I found was perfect for me. And that's the same one I used. And it was a L'Oreal. Because when I started getting my gray hair, they didn't always have hair dyes that were compatible for gray hair.
Yeah.
So I stuck with the same brand name. And then when they started coming out to cover the gray, because I had it around my temples and my forehead first. Oh, more than once, but I didn't have the courage. If I had had the courage, I would have done one of the nice colors in red. I always like red hair.
Don't tell her I messed up.
I don't know the difference anyhow, so.
Well, we can fix it, but right now you look nuts.
Okay, well, you gotta take a picture of me while I look nuts.
What? What's funny? I don't.
It feels funny. You know, it feels funny, the bouncing around on my nose. I believe I was in my 20s and I got all dolled up because my mother couldn't see me. And I went to a dance. I'll leave names out of this because he's been since deceased. It's one of those magical moments where everything was perfect and I never got caught, so to speak. But yes, I did. I stop and think I didn't have any children yet. It was before my oldest son was born. As long as this is on film, I'll make a confession. I just know that I have all these children in my life, and I don't remember when hardly any of them were born. They just have all been belonging to me. They're my pride and joy. Okay, now I see the gold on your lips. That's cool.
Suck less face and body. We're getting all the promo ads today. Okay, Kimchi, let's get on the squad. Willem, let's get on your squad too. You start a squad and you put me on it. Willem. The cheek, the nerve, the gall, the audacity, and the gumption. Oh my God. Level of disrespect.
Took you a couple seconds to notice it.
God. See, on me, it needs to kind of be more of a hard line because I'm really hiding my jawbone. But I feel like for you, it doesn't need to be. Okay, well, battery died, so I forgot what we were talking about, but let's get this makeup going. Yeah, all right, here we go. So now we're gonna go in. So peachy ivory was our like more skin color. And now we've got the ivory to do the highlights and to really make the rest of it pop. Diva.
Okay.
Diva.
I've got to get this up here so I can show you. Okay. See this right here?
Mm-hmm.
This is what I put creams on every night and morning. So you got to do something with those. My vanity won't allow it.
We'll mattify it.
Okay,
we're gonna mattify.
You're gonna mattify it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do something a little bit different than I do on mine, but we're gonna still give you that snatch match up that whole face going on.
You know, it's amazing when you stop and realize what goes into the artwork, and it is an artwork of putting makeup on to be in the theater, really.
Yeah.
Because watching how you've done yours in just such a short time, and you've made it fun, and I'm just having the time of my life.
If I poked you in the eye, just holler.
Okay.
What's funny? Getting straight on. Now I'm just, see what I did before? Subtle. We're not going for subtle today. We're going for drag. Going for drag, honey.
Okay. The proof is in the pudding that your grandmother was not a coward.
No. She said, sure, you've never done any makeup on anybody else before? Sure! Let's get into it.
Mm-hmm.
So basically the idea when we're putting on drag makeup is that everything lifts. So everything should kind of, instead of like pulling down or like everything, we keep snatching it up. And like, so the eyes go up, the cheeks go up, the lips go up, you know what I mean? Happening.
That was
Chop you right in the throat. Because your face has to be the same color as your chest, or else you look crazy.
okay. So I can hide my crazy now? Because I'm normally crazy in real life, so it's going to be hid now.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I'm getting the giggles. I'm just truly happy for one thing. But when you realize, I'm realizing now what actually has to go on before you can ever go on stage to do whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea.
We're gonna powder, and we'll be right back. Bloop. So we have the kimchi puff puff pass, and we're powdering. And go ahead.
I'm enjoying this because it'll cover up what few wrinkles I have. Because I've truly been blessed with good skin. I don't make light of it.
But you were saying that compared to maybe people's skin that maybe is not quite as.
Some people age differently.
Mm-hmm. You haggard beasts.
I think our aging has to do with genetics. Because my grandmother, the picture's up there with my grandfather, she aged quite well considering they came from the Depression.
Yeah.
But she always kept her skin clean, and I think that's where my mom learned it. Kept her skin clean, put a moisturizer on it. I don't know what my grandma used, but I know my mom used Pond's.
Yeah. Maybe the tongue off to the side, yeah. If anybody knows my parents, they've known that my parents have looked the same since 1986. So
They've aged quite well.
I've got the good genes where you don't know how old I am, and you'll never know. Because I still play 21.
You know, I think have aged quite well because he's an avid golfer. She's always on the go doing something. And they've had a positive attitude because they're both in the teaching profession.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to recognize myself, am I?
I don't know. We're also just at the very beginning stages. So we'll be just adding on layers and layers. I'm gonna do this next part off camera. We're gonna go in with our eyeliner. We've got the Kiko Milano Daring Look eye marker. And we've got Christian Audette and Gigi Good liner in wood. And we're gonna go in and do eyeliner and do brows. And we'll be right back because I don't know if I can do this on camera. All right, so we've got our template for our eyeliner on, and we got our brows did. We've done a round of setting spray. I think what I'm gonna do right now is just take a little bit of bronzer, the Kimchi bronzer in I Went to Malibu. And I'm just gonna go ahead and buff out a little bit of our contour so it just gives a little bit of a more defined edge, like on the nose right here. And now we're going in with the Vivian's palette from Be Perfect, Scepter palette, because what she has is the range, baby. The range.
I like the cover on this, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Vivian won Drag Race UK Season 1, and then she came out with this palette. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna be Xmas Divas! Have you ever worn green eyeshadow?
Never.
You ready?
Ready.
Okay. Ooh, am I ready? I don't know. We'll find out. Have you ever worn eyeshadow on your forehead? This color's going on really good. Like, I feel like I was having trouble getting my red on because it was turning pink, but I'm like, this is giving green.
Did you ever dream in a million years you'd be doing something like this to your grandmother?
Did I dream? No. Did I hope? Yes.
How long has it taken you to get enough courage to ask me?
Courage? It's taking me courage to leave the house because of COVID, so it's more...
Oh, okay.
It's less about having the courage to ask you, more about... It's not safe anywhere. It's hard to leave when I might be the one to make somebody sick. You know what I'm saying? Like...
I've had my shot, so I'm not worried.
See? It's called Get Your Shot, Diva.
I did.
Good.
I got my flu and my COVID shot at the same time over here at the pharmacy.
So y'all have no excuse, okay?
And just for information, whoever happens to be watching this at some point in the future, did it hurt my arm? Do they sting when it goes in? A little bit. Did my arm get horribly sore, like I was sorry I got it? No, it did not.
Thank you.
It really didn't.
Yeah.
I know the gal that gave me the shots, she said, this may hurt for a little while. And she asked me if I had ice packs. I said, oh my, yes. I'm never without ice packs. But I don't recall ever using an ice pack on them because I got busy. Was my arm a little bit tender? Poquito, very tender, very, very, very lightly tender. We've come a long ways.
We have. We've done quite a bit. And I forgot about making a video. So here we go. We're overdrawing the lip here. Lipstick with the Kimchi and Trixie Red Fantasy. Fucking flat mouth, yeah. Like this. Yeah, like that.
I remember when I was going to the Girls Catholic High School there in Butte. I should remember her name. But we bought a tube of lipstick at the 5 and Dime one time and hid it. But we forgot to take it off because we had to wear school uniforms. Oh, mother in heaven, did we get into trouble.
You know, it's that process of drag where halfway through you're like, I've made a terrible mistake, I don't know what I'm doing, and then you see it and you're like, oh, beautiful! I'm sorry, she is giving. She's giving! Okay, we're gonna set this for a second and then we're gonna come back and finish up that cut crease. Oh, hi kitty. Hello. Well, join us for our final touches. We're just gonna add some little bit of highlighter, do some little bit of glitter, and get some lashes on, and then we're gonna be getting into the final look. Ooh.
And are we gonna be gorgeous? Just because I said so. Thank you. When we get all done, I'll send your mother a picture. She will crack up.
She's gonna be jealous.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna be like, how come you never put makeup on me? I'm like, well, that's a question for you to answer.
Did you offer?
That's not the point.
Okay, what's the point?
The point is,
Are you afraid she'd say no?
no. The point is that she's just very busy. She's a very busy lady.
Yeah, she is busy. I like it when she comes here, even if she only can stay a couple of days and leave early in the morning, because her kind of busy here is totally in a different world from her home life and school. But boy, I'll tell you what, when she finally goes to sleep, she sleeps. And the fact that I don't have barking dogs and everything, she finally quit telling me a long time ago, well, wake me up when you get up. And I said, no, I won't do that. You're just going to relax and sleep. I don't look anything like you're used to. I knew it when I would eventually look at myself. I knew it was going to be different. But the thing of it is, looking at you and what I would anticipate for myself, it was okay. I think the lips is when I saw my lips, I went, I'll behave with my talking here.
No, don't. What did you think?
When I looked at my lips, I went, oh my gosh. And that's right. What I did.
That's right, baby. Baby.
So I'm standing there in front of the mirror the short time I was in there making faces at myself.
That's exactly what drag is all about. Alright, now give me some pouty lip. That's good. Yeah, that's the way. Just putting some Stuck Less Face and Body Varnish right here so we can get that really good. Gotta flatten out the top lip. Yeah, there you go. So we can get that. Can you get it together? Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
This is very serious. So what this is gonna do, we have the matte lip, right? And then this is just gonna give that little pouty bit of sparkle kind of right in the middle of the lip to kind of draw attention. Right
I'm
there.
going to tell you something, but I don't want you to blurt it out because we're on camera.
What? Okay, I think all we need now is just a little bit of glitter, honey. Now we're doing drag, honey. Honey! Now we're doing drag. In fact, I need some of this, so I'm just gonna See that?
Oh, I like that, yeah.
One time I did a theater show where I sat there and put on makeup on my face while I was pretending like I was looking in a mirror, but there was no mirror. And so I was just sitting there putting makeup on like, diva. So this is one of my special skills on my resume, is I can apply makeup without looking.
And your grandmother could attest to that. Everybody says, yeah, they can't do that. Just say, you know what, talk to my grandmother.
She saw it. All right, I think that this is the final look. Oh no, we need to put lashes on, and that's gonna be hilarious, so let's keep filming. This is the Trixie Cosmetics Sad Girl lashes, and that's what we're gonna have you do for your bottom lashes too. Have you ever put on fake lashes before?
Oh, honey, it's been so many years, but they weren't as exaggerated as this. And I stood in front of the mirror. My mother was hysterical, so you know it's been a while. We thought we would just wear false eyelashes, so she had me put mine on first. But what I didn't realize, the one stayed on really good, but the other one didn't latch itself to the adhesive, and it was sticking straight up like this. Half was down and half was up like this. She took one look at me, and I tell you, she bust out laughing, and I thought, is it that bad, Mom? She couldn't talk. But she's going like this, and she's pointing to the bathroom for me to go look. And we had a good laugh over that. So that was the end of my wearing false eyelashes career.
And the drag queens know that you don't put the lash down to the outer corner of your eye. You gotta put it, the top of your lash like somewhere by your eyebrow.
For the almost grand finale, put your face next to mine, and we'll do this. Blink your eyelashes. There we go.
Oh my God, me. Normal. Definitely regular. Okay.
The anticipation, I'm sitting here breathing through my mouth, waiting for the grand finale here.
I think that we are at that point, so we're gonna go ahead and get dressed, and we'll be right back with the final results.
There we go. I'm excited.
And here we have the final result. Please welcome to the stage, Fermenta Cherries. Because like a wine, she just gets finer with time, all right? How do you feel?
I feel fabulous, absolutely fabulous.
What kind of feelings overtake you as you're going on your drag journey today?
Excitement, newness, companionship with family, and it's just a wonderful journey with the three of us.
And what do I say? Are you feeling the Cunty Diva serving?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but that's okay.
It just means that you're feeling your zhuzh. It means that you're feeling the vibe.
I'm feeling the vibe. Definitely feeling the vibe.
Great.
Blow us a kiss.
Mwah. Grandma says gay rights.
Gay rights.
Grandma says trans rights.
Oh, and Grandma says trans rights.
Grandma says free Palestine.
Grandma says, free Palestine.
Yes, she does. That's how we do it.
Please don't put this on Facebook.